Koala flew silently through the trees, her wings barely making a sound. He watched as Fuzzy scampered up and down the trunks, his tail flicking with excitement. He saw the stars twinkling in the sky. Lou's Dreamland Diaries.
Hey, hold on a second before we start. If you love our stories, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button so we can bring you even more. Ready? Get cozy and close your eyes.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, where the sun painted the sky with golden hues and the trees reached up to touch the fluffy, white clouds, there lived a little koala bear named Lou. Lou was a fluffy, cuddly bear with a heart as big as his smile. His fur was as soft as a cloud, and his eyes sparkled like two shiny pebbles in a clear stream. He lived in a tall, green eucalyptus tree with leaves that rustled gently in the wind, whispering secrets to anyone who would listen. In the same magical land, there was a little boy named Timmy. Timmy was a brave and adventurous boy with a head full of golden curls and eyes as blue as the summer sky. He loved to explore and discover new things, but he had one big fear: the dark. When the sun went down and the moon came up, Timmy would hide under his blanket, scared of the shadows that danced on his walls and the strange noises that filled the night. When Lou heard about Timmy's fear, he felt a tug at his heart. He knew what it was like to be scared, and he didn't want Timmy to feel that way. So, he decided to help him. He invited Timmy to his tree home when the sun was just about to set. "Don't worry, Timmy," Lou said with a comforting smile, his voice as soft as the rustling leaves. "The dark is not as scary as you think." As the sun began to set, Lou pointed to the sky with his small, furry paw. "Look, Timmy," he said, "the sky is turning into a beautiful painting. The orange and pink colors are like a big, warm blanket covering the world. They're saying goodbye to the day and welcoming the night." Timmy looked up and saw the sky changing colors. He saw the orange and pink hues, blending together like a beautiful painting. The sight was so breathtaking, it made his heart flutter. He felt a little less scared, a little more curious. Then, as the first stars began to twinkle in the sky, Lou introduced Timmy to his friends. There was Bella, the wise old owl with big, round eyes that glowed in the dark, and Fuzzy, the playful squirrel with a bushy, fluffy tail that flicked back and forth as he moved. They all came out when the sun went down, and they were friendly and kind. "See, Timmy," Lou said, his voice filled with warmth, "the dark is not scary. It's just a time when some of us come out to play. It's a time for new adventures and new friends." Timmy watched as Bella flew silently through the trees, her wings barely making a sound. He watched as Fuzzy scampered up and down the trunks, his tail flicking with excitement. He saw the stars twinkling in the sky, like little diamonds scattered across a black velvet blanket. He heard the soft sounds of the night, the rustling leaves, the gentle hoots of the owl, the distant chirping of the crickets. Slowly, Timmy began to see the beauty of the night. He realized that the dark was not scary, but peaceful and calm. It was a time for rest, a time for quiet, a time for dreams. He felt safe with Lou and his friends, and he began to enjoy the night. From that day on, Timmy was no longer afraid of the dark. He would look forward to the sunset, to the beautiful painting in the sky, to the twinkling stars, and to the sounds of the night. He would visit Lou and his friends every evening, and they would play and laugh under the moonlight. They would chase fireflies, tell stories, and watch the moon as it made its journey across the night sky. Mia found joy in these simple moments, and her fear of the dark slowly faded away. As the days turned into weeks, and then into months, Timmy's visits became a cherished routine. He would spend his days exploring the land, and when the sun began to set, he would rush to Lou's tree home. There, under the vast, starry sky, he would meet his friends and embark on new adventures. One night, Lou decided to show Timmy the beauty of the night up close. He took him to a clearing where the moonlight spilled like silver liquid, bathing everything in a soft glow. There, in the heart of the night, Timmy saw the world in a different light. He saw the flowers that bloomed under the moon, their petals shimmering with dew. He saw the fireflies that danced in the air, their lights flickering like tiny stars. He saw the night creatures that came out to play, their eyes glowing in the dark. "See, Timmy," Lou said, his voice barely above a whisper, "the night is full of wonders. It's a world of its own, with its own beauty and magic." Timmy looked around, his eyes wide with wonder. He saw the beauty of the night, the magic that it held. He felt a sense of peace wash over him, a sense of belonging. He realized that the dark was not something to fear, but something to embrace. It was a part of the world, a part of life. From that night on, Timmy was not just unafraid of the dark, he loved it. He loved the quiet, the peace, the sense of mystery it brought. He loved the way the stars twinkled, the way the moon glowed, the way the night creatures moved. He loved the night, and the night loved him back. And as for Lou, he was happy to have helped his friend. He knew that the dark could be a wonderful place, and he was glad that Timmy could see it too. He was glad that he could share the beauty of the night with him, that he could show him that there was nothing to fear. So, my dear, remember that the dark is not scary. It's a time for rest, for quiet, and for dreams. It's a time for stars to shine, for the moon to glow, for the night creatures to come out and play. And just like Timmy, you too can find comfort and joy in the night. You too can see the beauty of the dark, the magic that it holds. Now, close your eyes and let the gentle sounds of the night lull you to sleep. Listen to the rustling leaves, the hooting owl, the chirping crickets. Feel the cool night air, the soft moonlight, the gentle touch of the night. And remember, you are safe, you are loved, and the night is a friend, not a foe. Good night, sweet dreams. If you're still awake and enjoyed our bedtime story, be sure to tune in for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our stories, and we can bring you even more great content. Until next time, sweet dreams from Lou.